How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Fakeaway Friday. So, in today's video, we're doing the Meat Feast pizza. It's the last week of pizzas as well. So this is all the ingredients here. So, for the Meat Feast, it's actually only the mince and the bacon. I'm adding in this just because purely I'm a massive chorizo lover. But it is quite fatty, it's quite rich as well, so it's probably not recommended. I'm also going to be doing the sauce again from last time. However, I'm going to be making a few alterations because it was a little bit tangy. So these are all the ingredients. I will be sticking to that except for the shallots. But I'm going to be adding some sugar in just to help get rid of a bit of the tang. Now alternately you could use a sweetener quite easily. Using sweetener won't make any difference at all. It's absolutely fine, and obviously it's a healthier alternative. I don't have any in though. But yeah, so let's get on with the sauce. So this is it with all the ingredients in order for this sauce base. I've not stirred it yet, just so you can get kind of a good look at it. If you want a bit more of an in-depth how-to on making the sauce, I just recommend looking at last week's video. Because I did it step by step there. Obviously I just don't want to be repeating myself week in, week out. You cook it on low for roughly 25 minutes. The reason I'm showing it now though is I'm just going to show how much sugar I'm using or sweetener. So I'm just going to do about 1.5 teaspoons. I feel, in fact I'll just do a little bit, probably roughly just shy of 2 teaspoons, because it might look weird but it will take away a lot of that tang and just make it a bit sweeter and less bitter. Now obviously we're just going to get it all mixed in, like so. And then I'm just going to prep everything else after this for the toppings. So I'm going to have a look at what we need to do now for the bacon, for the mince, and yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, and then obviously just get everything chopped that needs chopping. Okay, so now everything is prepped and ready. So this is a little bit of chorizo that I've done for the top. That's the mozzarella. I have done it all as opposed to 70 grams of it. I've done 125, but I am probably going to be spreading this over the 2 pizzas. The bacon's all sorted out, fat removed. That looks pretty woeful. That's just the garlic, and I've done red onion. The sauce is all ready, but first of all, I'm going to fry off the bacon in here. Okay, so now we're going to put this onto the heat now that everything else is done, including the bacon being cooked. And this is where everything really starts coming together now. So we're going to just spray this and turn it back on. So it needs to be on roughly a medium heat. It should already be pretty hot, the hob anyway, because I've just fried the bacon on here and placed that to one side, because that doesn't need to go on until last minute before they go into the oven. So as you can see, it's already heating up now, the steam coming off it. So we're going to put the garlic in here, which is always easiest of the number. For some reason it always sticks. There we go. So put that in, and the onion, and I'm going to give that a quick mix together as it is. There we go. Should be fine. There we go. Get a spoon. Give that a quick mix together, and then in with this we're just going to add the beef, and then we're going to cook that through until it's brown. So we're going to add the beef in now. Again, I'm having a nightmare with packaging. There we go. So, in it goes. Oh, there we go. Now pay for either underneath, that's always a bonus. So we're going to get this chopped up, and we're going to cook this until it is browned. Okay, so this is browned nicely now. I've just finally got rid of the last of the red of the mince. Now the next bit is you add the sauce in that we've made earlier. So we're going to pour that in now, then get it stirred in nicely. So I'm trying to get every last piece of it. There we go. So that's that. So we're going to get this all stirred together now. So it's just a meaty tomato based sauce now. And some of it's on the hob. There we go. I want to make sure it's all thoroughly mixed in. I've done too much. I think I've done a little bit too much mince, to be honest. But do you know what? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. We're going to smooth it all out nicely. And it's just going to be super duper meaty. Let's face it. It's all 5% mince, so it's all healthy to eat. And as it's stirring in now, to be honest, I can see it's still got plenty of juice in it. So we're going to cook that for another 5 minutes now. Then we're going to start spreading it onto the pizzas. Okay, so here we go. These are the pizza base I'm using today. Now, I know I'm cheating again, and this is what I'm using. And there's a good reason for it. There's a shop around my area, I don't know if they're in many other areas, called Job Lot. These, you get 2 bases in a box, and they were 4 boxes for £1 and they freeze. So I couldn't turn away that offer, and seeing as I'm making pizzas this week, they seem like a really good idea. Seeing as I don't really have time to make, be messing around making dough, just, you know, with having children to see to and taking up obviously quite a lot of my time. So, let me just grab my spoon. So, we're going to use not too much of this mix. Like I say, I did put too much mince in. I've realised my mistake now, but to be honest, it don't really matter. I'm going for a meaty one. I'm not going to do it too close to the edge because I don't want it to... But I'm not going to put too much on like I did last week. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's going to be hella meaty. But here we go. So, that's cut to it all being sorted. Okay, so here we go. So I've still got a bit left over, but I'm just going to freeze that. My daughter will love this. I've basically just made a bolognese pizza because of how much mince I've used. So obviously, do you know what? I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I love bolognese things, so why the hell not? So now you put the bacon on. So obviously, it was a 6-pack, so I'm just going to put 3 on each, but then I managed to salvage some of the other pieces of the bacon as well. Where I've just cut the fat off these, so we're going to put them on 2. There we go, 3 of those on each as well as. And now, I'm going to add the little extras I bought, the little bit of chorizo. I got this from Lidl, it was really a big sausage. So, sorry, I do apologise for being a bit immature. But it was only £2.99 and it looked really decent and it smells really good. I haven't actually tried it yet. So I'm just going to scatter that out pretty evenly. And now, of course, the mozzarella, which is the absolute best cheese to use, obviously, on a pizza. Obviously, last week I used goat's cheese, and it was really awkward to cut, actually, because once you've cut the outer edge, it's all soft on the middle. It was an absolute pain in the arse to not just finish cutting, but also to put it around the pizza like this. Whereas this is definitely going a lot better. But there we go. Right, so I'm going to put them in the oven for 15 minutes, and then we're going to get them out and give them a good try. Okay, so I've just got it out of the oven, and it looks awesome. It's cooked really nicely. Yeah, so as I can really say about it, I can't wait to give it a try, so let's get it cut up. Okay, so here we go. So I've cut it into, just into quarters, purely because of all the bacon and that. I don't want to cut it too small and knock toppings off. So we're going to go with this piece, I think looks better. Okay, so it actually holds pretty well as well. It's fairly sturdy to say how thick the toppings are. It smells awesome, especially with the mozzarella. But yeah, let's give it a go. Oh my god, it's really good. That's really good. The sauce, obviously there's all the meat juices in it, which makes it perfect anyway, but there's no tang this time around to the sauce. All the juices from the chorizo has complemented it really well, don't get me wrong, that smokiness, but you can tell the difference just that little bit of sugar's made to it, or obviously sweetener if you just had to use that instead. It's made a massive difference. This is really nice. I'm actually mean it. It's not like a, nasty. I mean, I don't really lie anyway, to be honest. Do I? If something's rubbish, I'll say it's rubbish. This is fantastic. This is really good. I couldn't recommend it enough. Especially if you kind of make it the way I've made it. I think this is perfect. Obviously, there was meant to be half the mince. I used the 500-gram pack. There was meant to be 250. I say, just go for it. Use the 500-gram pack. It is turned out absolutely beautiful. But yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've attempted something similar or just what you think of this as a whole. And yeah, other than that, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I do this upload every Friday, which is obviously Fakeaway Friday. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.